I wanted to go over one of the tools that I picked up on that unboxing we've done a few days ago. So what I got here is this transparent screen. If you look in the microscope, it's got a series of these black dots. These black dots are supposed to line up with the pitch of our component right here. You see when it lands like this. So the job of this transparent film is to block UV light from curing mask that is going to be placed over these pads. This is done to like recure the solder mask on the component that needs trace repair. And this right now is a test unit. It's not an actual device that we're going to be working on, but the actual unit, I still want to get comfortable with this technique before I attempt to redo it, because the solder work is already done on it. As you can see, I got these chips right here. And all of the traces that I repaired already, I wouldn't want to ruin that by not having a proper technique worked out. So this is first time I'm using this stencil, so let's see how that works out. So we're gonna need the curing mask for it. I should have had other colors, but I only have this 3-second fast curing oil in a transparent color, which may not be the best thing for it, but because when it cures, it still remains transparent. So what I meant by technique is that I don't know if this should be kind of spread around to be more even, or the force of tension is just gonna kind of fill in the gaps the way it should. But let's just say we do that. And then we line up the film Now this thing is universal fit, so it may not be absolutely flawless for it, but I couldn't find these kits for the type of chip I'm doing this on. So the next step, we grab UV curing light and cure the mask. It's as simple as that.
Yes.
Hey man.
Just one box in for
Perfect, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. So when that's done, we just lift up, and this is what we have underneath. The ones in the center came out really good. With the outer edges, I feel like there was the layer was a lot thicker. So it didn't come off as nice. Overall, for the first time, I'd say it's pretty good. I would be paying more attention to distribution and making sure that it's more level if I do this again. Oh yeah, they're quite easy to clean after, because even though this is tough, but this is not. Maybe if I get a heavier brush, it will be able to clean it. No, I have to still clean it up a little bit by hand. Okay, let's see how easy this stuff comes off. I gotta say it comes off fairly easily. Yeah, cleans off fairly easily with a little bit of heat. Only this time I want to make a unit that is going to be perfect length. Okay, let's give it a try. Right, more mask is better than not having enough of it. So yeah, the mask stencil really does work. Like this stuff doesn't come off as easily as the stuff that's on the pads does. I gotta say this round went a lot better than the previous one. I think I'm ready to test the reball on it. Before I go with the reball, remember that on this specific unit we have a little bit of extra exposed holes, so they will need to be worked on a little bit, because the stencil is universal. It's not going to cover up everything the way we want it, so we have these exposures here. Okay, let's try the reball process now. Not sure exactly how that's going to turn out, but let's run it once again. Something tells me that this is actually came out pretty good. Let's just give it another second to cool down. Look at this. Wow. Some extras that can leave. But I gotta say, I'm stoked. It works. It really works.